I don't know. No Dolores, no Teresa. I guess it's just us chickens. You know what we could do? We could all group around in that Airstream. Yeah. It's like, they're not very, and people will be saying, you know what? They're not really moving out or about much. So yeah, they're doing this a lot. Yeah. So are we live? We are live and streaming. Screaming, not screaming, but streaming. All right, well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tai Chi Practice. I'm Tim, and Deborah is right there. And Cindy is right there. And today we're going to practice some Tai Chi, do some gentle movements, trying to just bring our energy up a little bit. Well, the nourishment of our energy, while we bring our body temps, I guess. We want to cool off, let's face it, it's hot today. So why don't we begin unpacking our chi. And breathing easy. Yeah. Okay. I think it looks good. Looks a bit cooler. It looks good on the monitor, so it must be psychological, but it just seems cooler, you know? So let's broaden our chest, connecting our breath with our movements. Taking a nice deep breath in and out. Let's do that one more time. Let's go to reeling silk and bring our hands up through the middle, back out into the universe. Getting our whole torso involved. And one more time. Okay, let's swing our arms in the gentle monkey bear / ringing the temple bell form. Just letting your arms go limp and just let the momentum carry them back and forth. All right, get us ready for turning at the waist. So let's twist our waist and pivot around. Getting a nice stretch in our upper hips and lower back. You can go as deep as you want or as shallow as you want with your twist, whatever's comfortable. And let's go in the opposite direction. Oh, I got a little bit of a sore hip, so this is feeling good there. And let's rotate one more time. Turning at the waist. All right. Well, go ahead and loosen those hands like you're shaking off water, or just shaking off the stress if you have any. And of course, in this balmy weather, it kind of nice to get a breeze going. My gosh, oh, you know. There you go. Little improvisation. There you go. All right. Whew. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, we're ready. So let's do the wise owl and twist back and look over one shoulder. Take a little bit of a breath. And then switch to the other side. Gazing back over your shoulder. Contemplating and taking a nice easy breath. Let's go ahead and switch again. Getting a little bit of a stretch, nice gentle stretch on the neck as we go. And then on the other side once more. Now this time, as you switch your hands, lean your ear over to one shoulder. Sort of like Simon Says, only it's Wise Owl Says. So let's go ahead and switch and tilt your head over to the other shoulder. Do that one more time each side. Wise owl tilting his head and stretching his neck. And again. Ooh. Yeah. This time, as we switch our hands, gaze up to the heavens. And then when we switch hands again, look down to the earth. Do that one more time, each side. Looking up and then down. Okay, very good. Let's rotate our arms at the elbow. Get them nice and lubed. And back around the other way. I didn't hear any screeching tires, but I have to assume you guys are still with me. Okay, now this side. And then reverse. There we go. All right. Let's couple our hands together and do some kind of low crawl shoulder rolls. Just get that range of motion going as far as you can that's comfortable. Get a nice stretch across the upper back, middle back, shoulders. And then let's twist it back the other way. Okay. Now take one arm and just float it across, and then back across, and then, I don't know what to call this, just made it up. Alternate cross arms, I guess. Alrighty. So, let's see here. Spinning the silk wheel. It's a nice little exercise to lube your shoulder joint and warm up all the ligaments and tendons and muscles and everything that's involved with providing you service as a shoulder. We don't really realize how important our shoulder is to our quality of life until something happens. And let's give the other shoulder a chance. Get it loosened up, oiled up. Just breathing gently. Just pretend you're using your hand as a paintbrush. So you're just painting a picture of whatever it is that moves you. All right, nicely done. Let's do our tabletop stretch, broaden our stance a little bit. Bend forward, down, and let your body sink on down. Give your knees a gentle bend. Kind of rest your belly on your upper thighs. Let your arms go down to the ground. You can either touch the ground or just let them hang. And breathe. And now let's slowly and gently, vertebrae by vertebrae, pick our body up, straightening the back up, and rising up into the standing position. Let your hands rise up as well. Do a little back stretch if you like. Let's come on down. Slowly back down into the tabletop position. Vertebrae by vertebrae, let yourself sink down. Lo and behold, there's a beach ball here, so grasp that beach ball and slowly rise up with it. Coming on up, straighten up the body. Coming back for a little back stretch. All right. Toss that beach ball aside for a moment. And let's do some shoulder stretching. Oh yeah. Sinking on down into a nice shoulder stretch. Breathing gently. And coming back up through the center. Let's go for a shoulder stretch on the other side. Of course, I don't have to tell you guys twice, do I? No. Good to go. And breathe. Let's come back up through the center. We'll grab another shoulder stretch over here. If you guys want, we can do this for the rest of the day. Yeah. Nice. Stretching the hips and the lower back. Let's go for one additional stretch over here. We can arrange that. Yeah. Go, Cindy, go. All right. Let's come on back up. Nicely done. Yeah, let me go get you. How about my little rubber mat? Would that do? Yeah. We got good ideas. Yeah. Let's grab the clouds. Let's just reach up with our fingers spread wide and grab the clouds and bring them back underneath our arms like that. And letting them go. Let's come up and grab the clouds again. Get a good grip on them. Bring them on down. It shouldn't be too hard to grab the clouds today because they're hanging low. All right, let's do that one more time. Just because we can. And grabbing those clouds. Bringing them on in. All right. Go ahead and shake that off. I don't recall doing the full Tai Chi body shake, do you? Huh. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Because now we're going to do a nice side stretch with hand held high. And stretch way over there. And coming back to center and let that arm down. Nice stretch on the other side. Once again, hand held high, stretching overhead. Let's twist down and reach over off into the corner of the universe. Take a moment to reflect, take a sip of air, then transition back up. Let that hand drift down. And side stretching on this side. Drop down and on the diagonal, looking out into infinity. Maybe give a little bit extra reach. Take a little breath of air. Then pivoting back up and back down. All right. From here, let's interlace our fingers and hold our hands high up to the heavens and down and around. Once again, flip those palms skyward once they pass your chin. One more time, down and around. And and back down. All right. Let's do the sun salutation. Let's begin with our hands. Raising our hands up to the heavens. Come down into the forward pose. And let's try to pivot on the carpet to one side. I got to give it a little bit of a hop. All right, so flip that rear hand upward and let it drift to the sky. And now we'll unwind, step through and forward. Back down. Again, let's go to the prayer hands. Throw our hands to the heavens. Down in forward bend. And pivot up into warrior. Hand flipped skyward. Drifting up. And then winding forward. Sometimes you get a little bit extra, no extra charge. Come to prayer hands again. Hands upward, forward bend. And let's pivot into warrior. Works better when you're barefoot, huh, Deb? Oh, there you go, okay. And then flip your hand palms to the heavens and let the hand come floating skyward. And let's step in. There we go. Last time, prayer hands, hands to the heavens. Step out into forward bend. And pivot into warrior. Flip over your hand, let it drift up. And step forward. All right. Nicely done. All right. All right, so what are we doing? Let's play with the rainbows and dance with the rainbows. Let's begin feet shoulder width. Let our hands drift up to the 12 o'clock position. Remember our Tai Chi pouring, so let one hip shift the weight off the other foot, and your hands will follow in the opposite direction as we paint the rainbow. And it always helps to look upward, kind of keeps your body erect so that your posture is not throwing you off balance. And we're just painting the rainbow, letting our fingers kind of flow through the colors. We're shifting our weight gently from one side to another. So let's transition from painting the rainbow to just dancing with the rainbow. Nice gentle movement. looking graceful and actually feeling graceful at the same time. Let's do this side one more time, then we'll, as we come back up to 12 o'clock, we'll let our arms come down and then bring them around to circle. As if though you were going to embrace the tiger and then return to the mountain. I'm reading a book called Embrace the Tiger and Return to the Mountain currently. When I get a chance for pleasure reading. And let's circle our arms one last time. So carrying the moon, let's carry the moon. I usually start off in this direction for no really good reason. And then twist back over on this side. And as usual, the music piece that's playing right now, it just really goes well with the movements. It's like you connecting your breath with your body movements, and the music is kind of a third dimension to that. And as we carry the moon, be sure and just breathe in a relaxed manner as you would. So as we come back to the center, go ahead and push your palm across and out on the diagonal with a little twist in the waist and pushing your palm. And so, as we retract our hands from pushing the palms, let's go into playing with clouds. Which you can do with your trailing hand, which is down below, is just as if it's sliding across a smooth surface like a tabletop. Or if you prefer, you can flip your palm over and it can be like you're holding a baby. Your choice. I kind of alternate between the two just for a little bit of variety. And as you drift back to the center, once you get there, you can go ahead and stop, because next we're going to step out on the diagonal and scoop from the sea. Scoop the riches from the sea. Scooping them up from the sea, bringing them up, and letting them go, letting them just fall over your body to be absorbed. I was thinking of doing 8 of these on each side. I think we're around number 4 or 5 right now. Just 4? Okay. I have a kind of a love-hate relationship with counting. So well, calorie counting. Yeah, that's where I become obsessive. It's interesting that you brought that up. Well, regardless of the count, why don't we make this our one more? Make this the last one on this side before we come to center, and then continue scooping the ocean, or scooping the sea, scooping the riches from the sea, rather. Let's do 2 more of these. This being one. And this being the last one. And we bring it back to center. Let's take a moment to bring in some fresh air. Again. And let's go for one more time. And let's push it on down the middle. Well, you know what? Let's take a moment to grab a sip of water. I'm sorry? Listen. Flip it. Oh, back into it? Sure. Oh, is it glaring on you? Ooh, okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, because if I've turned around, the bed will be here and the glass will be further that way, so it shouldn't be a problem. All right, we can do that. Yeah, the water's tasting good today. Whew. What are we looking at? Oh, the louvers. Yeah, if they kicked it down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe in about 6 months. Before you know it, winter will be upon us and we'll be going, you know. All right, let's play with the waves. Let's step out to one side. Playing with the waves. And you know, the playing with the waves kind of resembles pushing the mountain. But it's actually got a different storyline. Which means I'll have to tell you a story. Now, in this one, can you hear me now? Pushing the waves, there's times when we go ahead and reverse the wave. And then we do that because we're preparing to defend ourselves, because we whip our fists into horseshoe fists and clunk our adversary on the ears. And that's something we can do when we push the waves. And then let's bring it to center and switch sides. This time we're going to push the mountain. And pushing the mountain is all about letting go of the stress and the anxiety and the anger and just all the things that bring you down. And right. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, so anyway, so you're just, when you're pushing the mountain and you're drawing back in, you're drawing in the love and the peace and the harmony and all the treasures in life that make life worth living. Alright, so let's push the mountain and then come back into center where we get adjusted here so I don't knock things over. Let's step out on the diagonal and spread our wings. Get our feet adjusted so that we have good balance. Rocking forward, not too far. Rocking back. Flapping our wings like a bird. Alright, let's flap one more time. And bring it back to center. And continue on the diagonal on the opposite side. How about two more wing flaps on this side? This one. And the last one. And coming back to center. So we're going to do a little bit of side-to-side weight shifting, or Tai Chi pouring, as they say, with our feet shoulder width, or maybe a little bit further, just as long as you're stable. And we just shift our weight over to one side. This is our center of gravity here with 90%, and our light or empty foot. It's ready for action. It can do whatever you want. And then we'll just shift back and forth a little bit for a little bit of balance practice. Because you never know when a rooster's going to come along and want to stand on one leg. So let's stand on one leg. I am so unstable today. Let me try that again. Well, let's see if I can do better on this side. How are you guys doing? Okay. I find it helps to scoot over almost into the kickstand position before I lift my leg. And then I don't know what it is. Anyway, there we go. Whew. Gonna have cramps tonight. Okay, up. All right. So much for Rooster standing on one leg. Let's kick it up a notch with some heel kicks. So this is usually my downfall. But I try not to hit the ground, at least not when anybody's watching, you know. You know, if I'm alone, I do perfect. So anyway, let's practice our heel kicks. And it can be modified into just raising your knee. You know, it doesn't have to be a heel kick that you're going to touch the ceiling with your toes. All right. And as usual, Deborah does excellent heel kicks. Whoa. Uh-huh. Well, I see him almost straight up. It's like a, well, kind of off at it. Yeah, off at an angle. Yeah, they've probably been doing those hip opening exercises since they were 3, or maybe younger. All right, so it never hurts to practice balance, whether you're doing it for recreation or self-preservation. Self-preservation across the nation. Yeah. How about that? And another thing we can do while we're doing our Tai Chi pouring is our over the moon, or it's kind of got the nickname of fancy arms. Yeah. But this is over the moon. Conceived of and developed right here in Labor of Love Movement Therapy Labs, located at 4037 Phelan Road, I think. And let's just go over the moon until we end up back in the center. All right, what do we got? Caltrans out there? Let's do calming the waters. What's that? Let's step out on the diagonal and calm the waters. And let's reverse the motion of our hands as we calm the waters and smooth out the ripples. And as we finish up this, we'll bring it back in towards the center and continue calming the waters over here. I love hearing the birds in this music. Saw a bunch of quail the other day, a ton of them. Like mom and dad and a bunch of juveniles. Probably about 20 altogether. I mean, they're big. I need to go get some more scratch and throw it out for them. All our critters are hungry this year. Thirsty too, yeah. Oops, I forgot. Let's reverse our ripple smoothing, or calming the waters. Smooth the ripples out one last time and come back into center. All right, this one's called Ball to the Valley. It's basically a modified version of scooping the riches from the sea. You just step on out on the diagonal and you reach down into the valley and grab that energy ball and bring it up and then break it apart across the upper part of your body. And then repeatedly reaching for the ball in the valley. Let's do 2 more. And then come back to center. Continue reaching into the valley and grabbing that chi ball. Go ahead and breathe even if you don't feel like it. It's kind of the secret to longevity. Just keep breathing. Yeah. And we'll do a couple more of these. Ball to the valley. Presented by Don Fiore, who typically modifies, coming back to center, typically modifies these forms for older people or people that might have range of motion issues. Right, let's continue with spinning the wheel. Let's raise our hands up to the sky and twist and rotate our body, upper body, down and around. At your own pace, in your own fashion. Oh yeah. I can't get enough stretching. I'll be honest. Next time your arms get to the 12 o'clock position, you can join me in going in the opposite direction. And we'll just do 4 in this direction since we seem to be running short of time. And I think we got one more coming. So, when you're ready, we can come back into the center position. Circling the breath, we grab that ball of energy, the chi ball, and hold it in front of our heart. Just kind of observe it for a moment or two. And then when we're ready, we can go ahead and push that out and around as we cycle our breath. Coordinating our breathing with our hand movement and breathing in and out. Let's cycle our breath 2 more times. And then let your hands just drift down to your side, step in a little bit. Let's go ahead and pack up the chi. So, scooping up the chi and pushing it into our body and down in. So take another scoop. One last scoop. Packing up the chi and pushing it back down into the lower dantian. All right, let's close the door and come up with a fist palm salute. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks everybody for joining us. We'll be back Thursday.